Before anyone says anything, yes, there's no audio to this video. Yes, there's going to be no audio to the next video after this. This entire recording session, which I stopped at 40 minutes, thank God. Oh, not 40. 20. My bad. I stopped it at an X amount of minutes. Completely Camtasia was like, fuck you, halfway rendering, gone. I do the recovery for it. It gives me the video. And that's all it gives me. It gives me the Moemon .avi. I was like, are you kidding? No audio tracks. So here I am with Let's Play Moemon, the silent movies edition, going to get Flash and post commentary. Damn it. I was trying to show off right here that I have the Versus Seeker. I got it from the woman inside the Vermilion City Poké Center. She stands right next to the counter. You need to have a certain amount of Pokemon, and she'll give it to you. It's not that many. You can get it easily. And this is Diglett Cave, because I should have caught a Diglett to beat the shit out of Lieutenant Surge in the last episode, but I didn't. And these episodes weren't recorded right after that episode. Remember, I record all my shit in sets. I do sets nowadays because it's the easiest way to upload content to you, the viewer. But this is the one problem to recording in sets, is because if one of the set gets botched, the entire set gets botched, because I'm doing it all one straight recording, and then just cutting it up and editing. It actually takes up less space to do this. Well, look at there, that old Kulak. I bet I was cursing up a storm at this point. That is a level 29 Dugtrio with Arena Trap. You can't usually escape these battles. You have to fight them. And Dugtrios are really strong. I mean, beyond being level 29 at this point. Some are level 25, some are level 32. I've run into that off camera while training up Gloom. And this backtracking is actually 100% necessary. If we don't go backtrack to get Flash, then we're going to have major issues. And you'll soon see that I take the long route around things, as in when I get Flash later in this video. Spoilers, I pick up Flash. I'm going to be walking around Mount Moon and going straight to Cerulean instead of going back through Diglett Cave. I know, it doesn't make much sense. You would think that it was faster the other way around. But I don't know. Me speeding up through all of Mount Moon again, it seemed to have worked. I get to Cerulean eventually. What majorly disappoints me is that none of this has sound. And I'm pretty sure it's going to upset somebody especially somebody who's watching the playlist. And they get to this video and it's going to be like, no sound. And no sound for the next one either. Well, that just puts a damper on life. I guess we just keep moving on. Keeping on, I guess. All you can get is my filler commentary, which isn't gonna be the best. Oh, Pitch Black Cave and Rock Tunnel. Yeah, Flash Cave, Rock Tunnel. I don't know where the name Flash Cave. It was like from childhood. Back in the day when it was like Pokemon just came out, it was a dichotomy everywhere. I don't even know if that's the right word. Don't care. It was a popular thing around schools and stuff, so, I just remember me and my group of friends calling Rock Tunnel Flash Cave because it was the cave you use Flash in. And it was quite important to use both of those, to use it there. And some people I knew were always being punks about it, and they're all bragging, oh, I got through the cave without Flash. Well, nowadays, you could just look up a map, it's true, but I'm not going to be doing that. I got to pull up a map during the recording. Recording box takes up some of the windows, pulling up a map. I don't have dual screens. That's really, it would be really inconvenient, and it would also be really shallow, in my opinion. Finally, I got Flash. Flash Kick. Now I will teach it to Meowth, who will be a Persian eventually. Hopefully soon enough. soon enough. And there's that paralyzed heal. There's all the trees. Look, see, we're back. I went looking for hidden items without the item finder. I'm pretty sure that doesn't really work. If there was any items hidden around, the item finder picks them up for you, doesn't it? And now we begin the long trek to go around Mount Moon again. How fun. I healed up my Pokemon. I should have just went through Diglett Cave, but I didn't. I was going to say Dugtrio Cave, even though Dig was the first thing that came out of my mouth. Digtrio. Digtrio is not its name. Sadly, no. However, good news, and bad news, and good news. Good news is, Pokemon X and Y looking like a viable game that I probably will buy. Bad news about it, they added fairy types to try to balance the dragon meta, and when Ice really does that, and they added some really strong Ice types like Cryogonal and stuff in Black and White, so they're trying to balance the dragon meta when dragons aren't exactly the meta. What about Volcarona? What about Bisharp? What about all those? I know Dragonite and Hydreigon and and Haxorus are all in the meta, but like so is Machamp and Blissey. Think about that. I don't think Pokemon Game Freak completely thought that over. Although Fairy type pretty cool, I guess. Pretty cool. Also, second good news. Man, all of E3. I shouldn't just localize it down to Pokemon because this is a Pokemon Let's Play. I should say that E3 was pretty amazing. I was highly impressed by a lot of stuff. I was slightly offended by the Xbox One's existence. I feel sorry that the Ouya tried to be the Ouya and then got pushed around like crazy. Oh well, sorry Ouya, you didn't make the cut. And I'm curious, I don't remember fighting this guy. Let's go check if we fought him. Oh look, Nana picked up a berry. So Meowth has the ability to pick up stuff, but pickup in this game mainly picks up berries. As in, I think only picks up berries. But if we stockpile enough berries, we might get a Palm-Egg berry, which would be really good. I'm not sure if we are going to get a Palm-Egg berry, but, you know, I'm going to try to get a Palm-Egg berry. I hope you guys tuned into, well, I can only assume that you guys and gals tuned into E3, most of you. If video games are your hobby and you're watching this for the video game, then I'm going to say you did. And I want to know your thoughts about E3. Why don't you tell me about them in the comments? I do read my comments. I don't read them all immediately, but I do read my comments. I don't reply enough to my comments, but sometimes I just don't have the answer. I don't feel like starting a fight on the internet. It's a fight on the internet. We just completely skipped Viridian Forest. We've gotten to the point where we can do some shortcuts, but not all the shortcuts. We need Fly for that. Fly and Surf, the ultimate combination of HMs. And now there's a new HM Ride, which is supposed to be for terrain management or some nonsense like that. Wow, that's going to be fun. Also, Pokemon Horde battles. If I went into a Horde battle and I was like, oh, look at all these 5 Coughings, I would have been like, shit, that's a lot of self-destruct. Self-destructing in a multitude. Chain self-destruction. But good news is Rock Slide hits everything, so good news. Rock Slide hits everything. 5 target destruction. Oh man, the Pokemon Wiki is gonna have, Bulbapedia is gonna have to go over a giant overhaul. All their stuff that's like set up for 3 target shit is gonna have to have a 5 target layout. Just to show people how much a widespread its attack is. Oh boy. All these Geodudes and Zubats, they got in the way. I'm actually pretty sure I run into a Clefairy during this. The second floor is always Paris's. There's no other Pokemon here. There's only Paris's. And they're so cute. Look at those big black pearly eyes. So adorable. And that's a Zubat. Gee, I sure hope there aren't no Zubats in that cave. Ugh, Zubats. Damn it. I was seeing a thing about that. People wanted that in X and Y. They were like, we just want less Zubats in the caves. Enough of these tentacles in the ocean. Stop making me a counter. Oh, there it is, the Clefairy. If it was shiny, this would be my shining moment, and I would have captured it. Heck, any shiny Pokemon will do. We need shinies. I need to go find a shiny. I know they're rare as hell, but I need to go find a shiny. I mean, just individually, just look for them. Speed up the emulator. Run back and forth forever in a specific spot until one shows up. It worked in Poke MMO, it'll work in this. And I'm out of time, so this has been KuuImpact with Let's Play Moemon Leaf Green version. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Next time, no sound again. Next time, I'm going to be re-recording more audio after this. Fun. Just fun.